Hello, my name is Chris, and in this video I am going to show you very briefly how to lay your bets when you are match betting, and how to use the betting calculator and what to type in there so that you get the figure that you need to match your bets in a betting exchange. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about and you just stumbled upon this video for some reason, and you want to know what I'm talking about, just click on the link below. It explains everything you need to know about match betting. You'll go onto the site that I've got up here, and you'll be able to get access to the calculator. So just click on the link below if you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you want to know how to lay off a bet, then you basically go to this calculator here, and as I say, it's on the site right below. I'm just going to run through the options very briefly. This is both for free bets and for non-free bets or normal bets, or you could call them qualifying bets, because when you sign up to different bookmakers, you sign up with a free bet offer, but you have to place a bet before you get the free bet. So, and you can always lay the bet off on an exchange, and this calculator will show you how to do it. So you're not taking a risk here, you're not gambling. So that's what we mean by normal bet. So obviously, when you sign up to, say, Coral, you place £5. You have to place a £5 bet, and then you get a £20 bet once you've bet £5 with them, win or lose. So let's suppose that we are doing the qualifying bet. We just signed up to Coral. Just deposited £5 in there, and we're going to place a bet on those £5, and we're going to lay that bet off on exchange. So obviously we have the tick in here for normal bet. We're going to put the amount in that we're betting, 5, and we're going to put the odds. And as you'll see, when you do match betting, it's a lot easier if you use decimal odds, and you can change the odds usually in the account settings on the different bookmakers. So let's say we normally go for quite low odds. So let's say we go odds of 2, just to be simple. And then so we put that in, and then on this pink bit we've got the exchange odds and the exchange commission. Now this is when you go on to Betfair, your betting exchange, and which is where you lay off the bets, so they basically cancel each other out. So normally the exchange odds are slightly higher than the bookmaker odds. Sometimes they're much higher. If they're a lot higher, you don't want to do that bet. But let's just say, for argument, the exchange odds on this bet are 2.1. And exchange commission, if we're using Betfair, which you will use for the first few offers on the site below, it's 5%, because that's how much they take off any winnings. A betting exchange works differently from a bookmaker. You're basically betting against other people, and betting exchanges run by taking a small percentage off the winnings for themselves. With Betfair, it's 5%, so you put a 5% in there, and okay, we'll click on that, and this gives you the information you need to know. Now it says here, at odds of 2.1, you could lay £4.88. So when you go into Betfair, you will lay £4.88 on that bet. That is what you will lay. Your liability should be £5.37. So that is basically what you have to have in your account in order to cover the bet, and that is what you will lose if the bet loses in Betfair or the betting exchange. But don't worry, that's not a problem, because if you lose this amount of money, your liability, you will win in the bookmaker account, and what you win or lose will actually, whatever happens, it will equal itself out, as we'll see in a minute. So this is what you need to place as your lay stake, and this is what you need to have in your account. So you need to deposit £5.37 in your account in this particular scenario, and also place this lay bet. Now here it states, so that's all you have to do, and you just go into a Betfair, and you would place and type those this figure in, this top figure, and this figure would be the liability. And here it says if the bookmaker wins, your overall position will be minus 0.37. And if the exchange lay wins, so it basically means that the bookmaker bet loses, it will be minus 0.36. So you're going to make a very slight loss, but that isn't a problem, because when you get your free bet of £20 in Coral, you should be able to make about £15–16 at least, and that will well and truly outweigh this very small loss. So this is basically how to use the calculator. You put your bookmaker stake in here, the bookmaker odds in this column, you put the exchange odds on Betfair in here, and you put the exchange commission, which on Betfair is 5%, so you just type 5 in, and this is the amount that you lay, and this is what you need to check that you have in your account, just so that you can lay this bet. And these are the figures, what you will win or lose depending on what happens. Now, when you do a free bet, when the bookmaker gives you a free bet, you click this button here. It says free bet stake not returned. Stake not returned basically means that the amount that you're placing, because it's a free bet, is not returned, which is what they usually do. So say for instance, now let's just compare briefly. If you placed a bet of £20 on odds of 2.0, a bet that wasn't a free, so you put your own money, you own £20, the odds were 2.0, basically if that bet won, you'd get £40, you get double. Now with a free bet, you would just get £20. You wouldn't get your £20 free bet back, but you just get you would not get the stake returned, if that makes sense, and therefore the odds are going to be slightly different. So let's just basically pretend we're doing a £20 free bet. Go £20 here, and I'm going to change the odds. I'm going to change them to 5, because normally you'll go for slightly higher odds when you're doing free bets, because it will mean that you will win more money, or you get more money. And let's change the exchange odds to 5.1, just for an argument. And of course, if you went for slightly higher odds, you would make a little bit more profit out of this. But here's a very brief example. It says you could lay £15.84. So that is what you would lay, put into the figure you type into Betfair, £15.84. Your liability should be £64.94. Now that's important. You need to have that money in your account. You need to deposit that money into your exchange account so that you can place this bet. Because if in the exchange account that loses and the bookmaker wins, that is what you will lose from the exchange account. But as I said, it's not a problem, because you will get over and above that money in your bookmaker account, so you will win. And here's the proof. If the bookmaker bet wins, your overall position will be £15.06. So you will make that amount of money if the bookmaker's position wins. If the exchange lay wins, you'll win £15.05. So as you can see, it's a free bet, £20. Whatever happens, you win. And that is how to use the betting calculator for calculating both normal bets and free bets. I hope that helps. If you want to know how to make money match betting, click on the link below and get started today.